Well, Mac, trust me when I say this won't be any Sunday mixer. When they get down there, there's some very physical ladies that are skating. The Warriors know what to do in order to protect the batons, and right away, Katie Bloomer, just too much speed for both of the challengers as she makes her move. Again, they're skating all over. Allison Elner giving chase to Tammy Gant. Tammy's just putting on the power as she skates by. Allison decides to adapt. She makes her move, goes right into Cepeda. Cepeda goes up after Katie Bloomer. She's able to get a hold of her. She's still battling with her and tears her down to the ground. Finally rips that baton free. She'll get over and be the first one to score, but Allison Elner will be right behind her as she scores her first one also. They both drop off the scoring pod, and it looks like Cepeda is giving chase. She goes right after Katie Bloomer again. Allison Elner finds her way over to Tammy Gant and rips one free. She makes her move now up onto the scoring pod as she takes a quick lead. But look at the rocking going on over there as Cepeda just puts the punishment to Katie Bloomer and decides she's going to get the baton any way she needs to. Allison Elner is quick to respond, though, as she gets the score for herself. And when you know it, Bridie surprised her. Kim Bowie goes up to the top with a little taunt for Allison Elner, who was working hard, and so was Cepeda Newhey.
Jim, I thought the men's game was aggressive, but Cepeda didn't hesitate to mix it up. Katie Bloomer at the receiving end right here. Cepeda comes up with 2 batons, but on the other hand, Allison Elner was relentless. She locked on to Tammy Ganson, never let go, taking her 3 times for a total of 12 points.
Well, Mac, Allison told us she was putting in the pregame OT so she could come out of these games on top.
I think this is probably the hardest I've worked on something, and I've given a lot of effort in it, and I've already noticed a big change in my endurance.
Allison seems to be holding up just fine. At halftime, she's leading Cepeda Newhey by a score of 30-16, and Carl Vogel is out in front of Nick Smith, 30-14. Now, all 4 challengers try to shoot past the Warriors in slam shot. Next on Blade Warriors. Welcome back to the SMC Stadium, everyone. Mac and Jim in the house.
In the house is right. Let me remind everybody that scoring is important, especially for the challengers who are behind right now. Keep in mind that our 2 highest scoring runners-up will move on after the elimination rounds.
And there's 22 points up for grabs in our next event, Slam Shot. Kiana's there to tell us what it's all about.
All right, I see you guys up there. Come on down and let me teach you how to play Slam Shot. Now, this game's played on a 4-zone cage course. Each zone is guarded by one of these guys, the Warriors. The challenger's job is to slam their way through each zone and score 4 points per zone they can get through. If they make it all the way into the end zone and get it past this guy into the goal to score, that's a bonus 10 points. Woo!
And there you see Carl Vogel getting ready to go against 4 Warriors. In zone 1, you've got Chris Mitchell. If he gets by him, he's going to have to handle Eric Wiley in zone 2. And once he blows by him, it's A.J. Jackson taking care of business in zone 3. And protecting zone 4, acting as goalie, is Alan Bono. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your hats. Here comes Slam Shot.
Well, hopefully the challenger and Warriors will do the same thing. Keep their helmets on tight and get physical out there. Chris Mitchell mixing it up right away as he gets into it with Carl Vogel. Carl's back at the starting line, goes off the boards and gets it over close dangerously to zone 2, and he gets it in. Chris Mitchell exits zone 1, and now it's Carl Vogel moving in against Eric Wiley. He goes over into the corner. Eric Wiley puts it on his backhand and gets physical. Carl Vogel goes down. We're under 40 seconds as the puck clears back out of zone 1. It's back into the blue with the puck. Eric Wiley right there to tie up Carl Vogel. The puck's stuck in the corner. We're under 30 seconds, and it's almost back out of the zone as Eric Wiley has been the pit bull in zone 2. The bodies are banging, trying to clear the puck. It's so dangerously close, and it goes into zone 3. Eric Wiley's out, and now it's team captain, A.J. Action Jackson. Carl makes his move under 10 seconds into zone 3. A.J. right there to make the counter move. Carl's able to get the puck in his own 4. Michelle Boyer steps in to separate A.J. But Alan Bono right there at the buzzer to mix it up. Carl Vogel still wants to go at it. Michelle Boyer has to separate the 2. Carl Vogel made it into zone 4, but Alan Bono, being the brick wall he is, just told him to have a seat in the corner, and he did just that. No movement whatsoever because Alan Bono owned the zone.
Alan Bono's like a shark. He smiles as he eats you alive. Now it's time for Nick to test the waters. He told us before today's games that he's fully prepared for pain, especially on the part of the Warriors.
Yeah, I can definitely take a hit. I can dish out some hits. I'm going out there like they've got pads on and I don't. I'm going out there ready to get them.
Well, I think Nick Smith will be glad that he's got full padding on now as he goes up against the same 4 Warriors who are heavily padded and heavily armed for this contest. He bangs in with Chris Mitchell in zone 1 and quickly gets it on the backhand, but there's Eric Wiley to send it out. He's through zone 1 in a hurry. Chris Mitchell is history, and now it's Eric Wiley in zone 2. Nick Smith with the skate, kicks it over and slides it into zone 3. Stephon Desjardins steps in to get Eric Wiley out. Has not done so yet, as now he gets it into zone 3. They bang around a little bit. Oh, and he breaks his stick on the back of AJ's skate. AJ and Nick Smith are still banging. Stephon Desjardins waves his hands. We're going to get this one called off with just around 30 seconds left. There's the blade of the stick sitting right there. Nick Smith is pumped up and a little frustrated that it got stopped. Right here you can see he tries to bring his stick back across. He breaks it on the back of AJ's skate. And so we're going to get a reset in zone 3. AJ and Nick Smith will pick up where they left off. Stephon Desjardins there to let them know what's going on. Nick Smith starts with it on the backhand right by AJ, who in frustration just nails it hard into the pylon. Alan Bonner there picks up in zone 4, sends it back out. But here comes Nick Smith. He's working in on Alan Bonner, gets a shot off. Alan blocks it. Oh, the puck's coming closer. Nick Smith has to scramble all the way back for it now as Alan Bonner send it back. Nick Smith is working in zone 3. He's trying to make the move. Get a good shot off. He puts that one against the boards. Alan Bonner using the shoulder into it. Here comes Nick Smith with the skate. Picks it up and in. Oh no, if you know hockey, you know you cannot use the skate with hockey rules applying here. I don't think that goal by Nick Smith is going to be good.
Jim, Nick has been courting confusion and controversy all through this game. First he breaks his stick, which forces a stop down, although now he seems to be celebrating. But as you saw, he definitely kicked the puck into the goal. The replay clearly shows that, and the referee is saying that goal is no good. It will not count. And now Nick is arguing with Stephon Desjardins. He's saying that Alan Bono held his stick in zone 4. Let's take a look for ourselves. Alan gives him a good clean hit, and Nick gets his stick under Alan's arm. Now it does look like he's holding that stick, but the referee has ruled it was not intentional. So Nick is going to have to settle for 12 points, the same as Carl. And after game 4 for the men, it's Carl Vogel with 42 and Nick Smith with 26. Now the women get their shot at Slam Shot. Both challengers will come up against Tammy Gantz in zone 1. In zone 2, they'll come face-to-face with Katie Bloomer. And when they get to zone 3, they'll run smack into Deanna Wilshire. Then in zone 4, the woman to beat will be Kim Bowie. We're just about set for women's Slam Shot.
Well, for where Allison is standing, she's looking down a one-way road, and she's got to go against traffic to score a goal here. It's going to be fierce as she's looking at Tammy Gantz in zone 1. Allison brings some hockey experience to the party, and she goes right around Tammy. A great move. She put it off the cage and slid around her on the opposite side. She's quickly into zone 2. She's battling with Katie Bloomer now as the puck goes into the corner. They're scrambling around the pylon, trying to get control of it. Allison brings her way around. She works it on the backhand, goes right through the legs of Katie Bloomer, throws the stick over the top, and there's a great job of sending it into zone 3. Deanna Wilson meets her there. It rocks her a little bit, puts her down on her knees. She gets her bearings back. Deanna Wilson sends it out on the backhand. Allison scrambles back, trying to pick it up. We're under 30 seconds, and she moves in one more time. Deanna meets her with some force, and she sends it off the pylon. It looked like it cleared into zone 4. Stephon Desjardins did not see that. They're still battling in zone 3 from where I'm sitting. It looked like the puck was in zone 4, but Allison has got to do it all over again. She goes back into zone 2 to regroup, and now she's coming in on Deanna. She goes off the cage. A good job. She's done that twice, and it's worked for her. Deanna will have to exit as Stephon tries to get her out of the picture. We're under 5 seconds left. She's got it on the backhand. Coming in on Kim Bowie. And Kim Bowie shuts her down, and Allison Elner will have to settle for 12 points.
Jim, here's that questionable shot. As you can see, the puck hits that zone 4 pylon. It bounces back into zone 3. It looks like the ref spots the puck here, so he keeps play going in zone 3. In any case, Allison Elner goes away with 12 points. And now, it's Cepeda Nuhi getting ready for Slam Shot. Cepeda's been playing hard all day, but it's definitely not the money that's driving her.
I just want to try hard, have a great time. Those games are incredibly fun. You jump on and you feel like you're at summer camp and you're playing really, really hard, and you get off and you're sweating and you know that you just had a blast. The adrenaline rush is what keeps you going. So as long as I get my adrenaline rush, I guess that's all that matters.
Jim, I think Cepeda's going to get that rush right here in Slam Shot.
22 points up for grab as we get underway. Cepeda makes her first move and is trying to go underneath the crossbar. She does so. She clears Tammy Gantz in a hurry, and now she's into zone 2 and Katie Bloomer. She makes a good move around Katie Bloomer, gets it on the backhand. Can't get any muster on it to clear it out of the zone as Katie's able to scramble back and get away 2 more feet in zone 2, and it slides into zone 3, and now it's Deanna Wilshire to do her job. We're under 40 seconds. Cepeda has gotten there in good time. She goes under the crossbar, and that eliminates Deanna Welser. And now it's Kim Bowie, Cepeda Nui, and 22 points on the line. She's got 30 seconds to make her move. Kim Bowie with a big rock, and Cepeda Nui's not going to have any of that. She gets it on the skate. The stick is so close. She tries to kick it in, but you can't score off the skate, as we found out earlier. Kim Bowie and Cepeda Nui battling in the corner. Stephon Desjardins trying to break them up. Look at them go at it. The two Warriors just trying to battle as we come down. Cepeda Nui looking for those final 10 points. Kim Bowie not going to give her any room to move.
An unbelievable battle in zone 4 as Kim Bowie blockades Cepeda Nui. Here she gets that puck just inches away, but Kim keeps it from going into the goal. Cepeda picks up 12 points.